Welcome, young Garrett. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in the various skills you will need to survive. Please stay in the entrance area to each room while I explain the room's purpose. When you are ready to begin your lessons, proceed down this hallway to the first room.
Okay, so hi guys. I decided after a while I would give a walkthrough of, let's say, a thief here. I guess it would be nice. But I'm just gonna demonstrate. Maybe if you guys respond more, I can do more of a let's play. But I am going to be playing on expert. So hang on, I'm just trying to clean up my area here. I can do an expert thing. Hang on. Sorry, my mistakes, right? Anyway, I can do an expert thing of a thief here. I'm just here to demonstrate the training level here real quick, just to see how well this works. But let's see, I can also do the Lord Bafford mission, which I know left, right, back, and sideways. If everybody knows Thief, they've got to at least expertly go through Thief here. Doesn't mean that I won't be gliding through it. There's going to be mistakes. But anyway, I'm going to zip through this training mission, so you may hear Artemis talk a lot and Garrett. But yeah, that's basically about it. So I'm just here to have a little fun, and of course, comment on whatever else.
You must learn how to move unseen. Stay in the shadows. Avoid the light. The indicator on your screen will tell you how visible you are. Try to reach the top of the platform without being seen.
Well done. I did not see you approach.
Open this door to continue. When the door is near the center of your screen, it will light up, indicating that it is selected. To manipulate selected doors and other objects, use them. Now you must learn to move quietly. Some surfaces are louder than others when walked upon, and moving quickly makes more noise than moving slowly. Listen to your own footsteps to hear how much noise you are making. The instructor will have his back turned. You must get to the top of the platform without being heard. Now get your weapons. To pick up objects, select them by centering them on screen until they light up. Then use them. Choose your weapon now. Try readying your sword, and then your bow. You can always put them away again if you need your hands free. Now let's go out to the courtyard for some target practice. Ready your bow. Knock an arrow and draw back the string by holding down the attack button. Make sure you draw all the way back, or your shot will not have full power. Take aim, and when you are ready to shoot, release your attack. See if you can hit one of these targets. Good shot. Keep practicing if you wish. When you are ready to proceed, approach the training dummy and ready your sword. Swing at the target with the attack button. A quick tap will give you a slash. Move the tip of your sword to the left of the target for a left slash, and to the right of the target for a right slash. Hold the attack button down, then release for an overhead swing. Try both slashes and the overhead swing on the practice door. Good job. You're ready for a live opponent. To practice against your partner, enter the cobbled sparring area.
Knowing the AI, it's always good to move around them, especially when
Well done. Keep sparring if you wish. When you are done, leave the sparring area. That's enough sparring for today. Please walk over to the table. Would you care for some refreshment before we move on, young Garrett? Please pick up all of the items on this table. Cycle through your inventory to see the objects you have in your pockets. Once an object is displayed, you may use it. Have something to eat if you wish. Then you may proceed. The next test is waiting on the other side of the metal door.
Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I already know this training mission, obviously. I've been playing Thief for a while, so the only thing I can't do is that. If you read this back here, you actually get comments and whatever else. I'm not going to go through that. Seeing Fraps doesn't really handle it all that well. Let's see here. Yay, I got it. Anyway, great game. Again, if I ever plan to, it's something that I actually want to do for a fan mission. But of course, being classic the way I am, I'm gonna actually
The door is locked, but the key from the table will open it. To unlock the door, select the key in your inventory. Center the door on screen until it lights up. Then use the key on the door. Good. Now head down this hallway to get to your next test.
So, being classic that I am, as I was explaining before, I'm actually going to do my first fan mission with Deep Gold. if you guys were paying attention before, or whatever else. Other than that, I've actually been searching for a few people who would actually help me out on it, seeing that it is 16 missions, and I do have an outline on index cards. And a little blue book. I'm sure that I'll be showing it sometime. But it's a very interesting storyline. Of course, this will have nothing to do with the astral line. That's a whole other thing.
Now you will learn new movement skills. First, climb the rope by jumping onto it. Move while looking up or down to climb up or down the rope. Turn to change your facing. If you jump again, you will release the rope. Now climb the rope to get to the top of the platform. Well done. Run and jump across the gap to the other side of the stream.
The keepers were
Good
training
jump.
me to be
This
one
obstacle
of them.
is easy to
But I
climb
found
if you know
other
how.
uses
First,
for those
move close to
skills.
the wall. Next, jump to grab the edge of the wall and pull yourself up. Good job.
Okay, this is the first mission, official mission if you skip the training, but I always do it for the extra loot. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my intention. Funny how I say that. Get him on here. Okay, so I am running this on Expert. I just demonstrated how this game works on Vista, and obviously for me it still works, both on 32 and 64 bits. So, without further ado, I present you the expert level of...
I'm going to the bear pits tomorrow. You want to come with? Couldn't pay me enough. What? You soft belly. The bears have got these new muzzles with underslung cheek spikes. Last time I was there was a real eye gouging. Nah. It makes me sick. When I was a kid. Huh. Surprised you're even in this job.
Ooh, the blood, it just turns my poor tummy.
Shut up, you tapper.
You want blood? You
Should
should have been there years ago.
ago.
Tell you. The bears then. They were something to see. Those bears, they didn't need no cheek spikes and razor collars and paw hooks and all that knifery you straps to them now.
No paw hooks? What'd they do?
They do.
Just bump into each other?
Huh? Nah. The bears back then, they had claws as long as your finger. And wicked teeth.
Bears? You're toughing me. They look pretty mangy harmless, long as they're not wearing harness.
That's why I can't stand the pits now. You don't know what you missed. They just don't make bears like they used to.
Whoa! Killer bears! Would have liked to see that.
Such an awesome thing there. Everybody always loves that. Regardless, I always thought it reminded me of the Chicago Bears. Yeah, I know. I'm a Packers fan because of the whole family thing, but I don't really watch sports, so whatever. Okay, so this mission's really short, as people know, but it shouldn't take that long for me. The only thing I'm gonna do is knock out people with my blackjack. Come on, you gotta love somewhere. Anyway, so I know that you guys are interested in Slender Man. Ooh. Well, you know what? As long as I'm not having nightmares, I might as well do a sports channel or something. I've always wanted to do a Let's Play. For those of you who do not know Slender Man, I suggest you don't research about him because you end up having nightmares. I did. So. Paying attention to my dog, who is obviously making trouble to my right, and watching as my frame rate drops, and is getting back to his key, dropping down the well. I gave my brother the first 2 Thief games to play, seeing that he hadn't only played Deadly Shadows, and I said, "You've only played Deadly Shadows? Come on." He was like, "Well, I don't know about the Thief game and blah blah blah, this and that, and I saw that he had a Thief 4 shirt. They do sell them at the Idaho store. Hopefully, they'll be done with it soon. Give me
And since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Okay, so my brother got a Thief 4 shirt. How do you call yourself a Thief fan if you've never played the Burst 2? And he's like, oh, well, it's like Doom, but with a sword. I can't help but to stop laughing at that. I was like, really? It's nothing like Doom Burst. You gotta play it. It's awesome. It's a stealth genre that started being really noticeable in '98, if you ever realized it. But yeah, anyway.
Inside at last.
I'm at the mission, so it's pretty easy. These guys talk, I just grab a potion. Over here, I can.
The sir could really beef up security some.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
I always like commenting on that because it's basically everything. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I do have different textures. I have what is known as the enhancement pack. It actually makes the game look a little nicer. I'm not saying all of it. A little nicer like this. You don't normally see something that's so round back in the '98, so I have to congratulate TGLG through Looking Glass Studios for having great fans to dedicate themselves to having a game such as Thief look better. I know that there were various people working on the enhancement packs, so listing them all wouldn't really do any good. So I thank them for it. Fruit Dump doesn't do anything in this version of the game. It does for Thief 2, I know that, so... Anyway. So I don't really mess around with the servants, I just grab, the coins that are in the chest to the right. And, from there, I kind of pick my way if I want to see the chef or something, but I don't want to mess with anybody other than that. Again, pretty full door. Okay, anyway. Still need to fix that. I swear, I'm to the point where I want to actually fix all these levels, but I guess that's another story for another day. Knock him out, you don't want him alerting everybody else. Don't bother with the food. Mainly because even if it is a habit to pick it up, what's the point of picking it up when it's going to this way? Okay. Watch out for the guards around here, they're pretty tough if you don't know what you're doing. At all. Yeah, I don't want to be knocking out that guy because I just saw the guard. And he wasn't walking through that room correctly. Whatever, AI and Thief will be AI and Thief. You can't really change AI and Thief. Well, you can if you were an expert, but I'm no expert, and the best thing I can do is create rooms so far. If I have more time to really mess around with it, I know whatever else. I don't want to move from this spot, because if I do, then they'll be there's the guy over there. I think I'm gonna go for it. Watch me lose on this. So bad. There's the other guy behind me. I better move his body before I'm scarred. Stealth is the main key to this game. I've never been challenged so much in stealth. I mean, like, there's your Metal Gear, and you got Siphon Filter, and all these other games that you'll get involved in, like Skyrim, but I've never been challenged so much in stealth like Thief. Just saying. Wait until he turns around. Or something. Sorry. Also, when your instincts also yell at you to back up, or you have these instincts that you develop throughout the game, you're gonna start changing your personality, if not completely. And depend on your instincts more, because if you do not pay attention to sounds in this game, and you're all like, oh yeah, I'm just not gonna let this bother me, then you're gonna screw yourself over more than once. I've had instances like that, so just giving you guys a heads up if you ever decide to play this game. You can actually get this game on GOG.com, G-O-G, good old games they're called, .com. I didn't get it on GOG.com, I bought myself a physical copy after seeing myself enjoy it so much. I had a friend of mine who copied the game for me, but I just bought it off eBay a while after, in its original box, which was a nice little bonus. You guys notice that I'm not saving because I do have a lot of saves relating to Thief. I'm not going to trouble them. If necessary, you may have to do that to get across the noisy floor. Just giving you guys another tidbit there. It's something that you will have to learn. For those of you who have not played Thief and only played the third one, it is nothing compared to this one. I am sorry. Thief 3 is great, but Thief 1 and 2 will always be classic because of the design. Okay. So if I'm correct, there is... everybody's kind of above me there. That's another thing about sound direction. You have to be careful. I know there's a guard over here somewhere. Not over here. Yes, there is. God, see? There. That's a good demonstration. Why do I doubt myself in that? Why do I keep on saying, well, there's no guard over here when there is? Because after a while, you start ignoring the aspect that you're just an expert. Just saying. I did download this higher difficulty thing for Thief. I don't know necessarily if I want to do it, but it's something to check out, and I said to myself, why do I want to give myself a higher difficulty if I'm having trouble with getting along with it already? You know what? I'm gonna wait for that guy to show up. Because there's a definition between having somebody catch me and then waiting for that guy to show up, knock him out, and not be caught. And I know there's a classic way to get the sword, which I will, but of course, as you guys know... Okay, so... patience pays off in this game. You will learn that. I have to keep in mind that Garrett jumps like a bunny rabbit in this one. In Thief 2 he doesn't know, of course not, but in Thief 3 he doesn't really know how to jump, but Thief 1, oh my god. You can get through the Maw of Chaos like there was no tomorrow. Maw of Chaos is the last mission, so you guys know. Okay, so... Don't bother with the drunk guard, he'll be a drunk guard. Or food. And yeah, I think that basically sums it up. I think from here I will go up the stairs, taking the front area, or the front entrance is way too exposed, as you would probably learn from Garrett doing his briefing. If anything, if you guys want to see the briefings before I do this, I can always play it without me over-talking this, but knowing Vista doesn't like the videos. Thank you, Vista! I hate you too! Well, then again, I don't know. I've been thinking about upgrading to Windows 7, which I know I should, but I'm kind of having mixed feelings about Windows lately, and I'm just like, why don't I just go for it? Why don't I just go for like Linux or something? I always joked around with Constantine and having a sign. Not amused with Windows Vista. If you are to play games, play it with Linux or XP or Mac. XP will always be the classic system for Windows. It was actually pretty good before it went downhill. I am not seeing anybody. so I'm gonna risk this. Should never do that, by the way, because you don't know what's going on. Yeah, just in case anything's wrong.
Just the wind, I guess.
Going upstairs real quick. I know there's something valuable over here. In this mission, you don't have lockpicks yet, obviously. Because if you did have lockpicks, you'd be frustrated over half the stuff that you do for example. Know what you were doing before you get yourself into the trouble. So it's hiding in the shadows just in case somebody finds you. There's a little trick here, guys. If those experienced these players, it's the definition of that torch. Get this guy out so that guy across the way does not see you. I don't know why I knock him out, I just do. It's an intention after a while. I know there was another guard. Let's see. Ah, well. There was one thing that I remember listening from a podcast, if it wasn't from a recent one, that in Thief 2, they represent something in stealth that you don't really hear or see often in games. It's when you put your ear to the door, you actually hear the people on the other side. Not many people should go according to that. Just saying. I would like it if more games would do that too, but of course, Thief will be Thief, and it will not be known, and it's an underrated gem in my opinion. I'm putting out that torch, saying that you can just do something like this. I guess my normal intention was that back then I remember standing in the low hallway. It was my very first time playing Thief, and I accidentally pushed the jump button. Did that shadow move? No, it was just your imagination. Anyway. Just to let you guys know, I may not gather every single piece of loot, even if it is expert. You gotta love the design. I don't know why. I like the atmosphere of leaving together. There's that guard.
Is that you?
What if I said maybe?
All quiet now. Must have been rats.
See, sometimes AI will do that. They will get stuck in what is known as rooms and fall through. But if they get stuck in rooms, just knock them out. There is a hammerite that often does that in... what was it? Courage Clef Prison. A lot of people call it another card, but depending on how you load the game or something, is how often you will get stuck in the room. Anyway, there's a ring on here, don't forget to grab it. That one's easy to miss, obviously. Remember about nosy floors, guys. If you have a little bit of space and you got carpet, always move slowly. It will be helpful for you. And knowing this is on expert, I don't want to be caught, and I always knock out people, so you can't.
Done this before.
Here are other guards, so I might as well get done with this. I'm almost at the end of the game here, but I'm going to, not the end of the game, end of the mission. I'm going to go backwards after I get rid of all these guards. This is just in case I get caught, because depending on the situation, seeing that I don't have any lost arrows, it depends if the guard catches you or not, so. Yeah, if any of you guys have not played Thief yet, I highly recommend it. I know that a lot of people say, well, oh, it's too repetitive or whatever, but it's a classic, and it's actually won a lot of awards because of whatever else. Let's see. Ching ching, I love that noise. Just saying. But also knowing that the guard's over there, you can do this. So that way you don't go clang, 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 the guard's like, what the hell's going on? I hate that in Thief 1. Thief 2 actually fixed that problem, which I liked. A lot of people actually remake the missions like that. I wonder if he really reads them, or it's just for show. Reads them.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
This one had a great little thing. If you remember the Blooper mission, it actually says attacker on it, which I find funny. Okay, so how many more? Okay, good. It's always intention to have your blackjack out, because just in case you are on expert mode and you're going through exactly the same thing that I am, it's always best to be armed. You'll learn that throughout time, but you always want to be armed through any situation ever. Because if you're not, then you could possibly screw yourself over. The reason why I'm making noise is because over half the guards I have here are knocked out. As I said before, I'm doing a little backtracking. There's not many guards left in this area. But yeah, you guys can. Of course, everybody knows about that little secret passage out in the back there. Remember hearing one time they made a mistake. As you guys can see, I remember the guy laughing about it, saying, yeah, it's kind of what shipped. It was by accident, blah blah blah, and I couldn't help that. So you can actually see the interior design of Lord Bafford's manor. Yeah. It's a secret area that everybody has, or to get the sword. I should stop making so much noise. I should stop making so much noise, that's great. Okay, so, okay, anyway. You want to be careful while taking out these torches if you just want to knock the guy out. If you want to kill him, that's up to you. I have to knock him out sometimes. Being near. Must be weird. Fucking thing. Sorry. I didn't mean to swear there, but... Sometimes arrows don't like to be arrows. If I get caught, I'm just gonna take it and run. And that's not a big deal. You know, if I had a rope arrow, I'd basically get this done. You always want to be careful with that guy. Always. Don't mind me sitting here for a minute while he turns around or gets to an area where I can knock him out. This mission isn't too hard, as I'm demonstrating, but if you guys want to see more gameplay of this, I'd be happy to do it. See that I got everything set up, whatever else. I might have to wait until I get a new computer, though.
I hear! Stop right there!
Alright.
It's a throne room. How
And that's what I'm
pretentious
saying
can
about
you get?
noise. They really know what they're doing. Of course, if you guys know this area, like backhand like I do, have to. I will have to circle around, but not a big deal. Cool area. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna reload, because I know if I reload, then it's just gonna be lame. Really lame. But normally, it's easy to grab it for myself, but that's if I'm really concentrating. Today I'm not really concentrating, so I'm out of here. Okay, so, I guess this will wrap it up for today's session. This is, of course, Break from Craig's Cleft, which is where you meet Basso and whatever else, but this is the second mission I know how to do an expert. But if you guys want to see more gameplay, I will definitely go into it. And please, please, please don't rag on the graphics. I understand the graphics aren't that good. You gotta remind yourself, this was a game made back in '98. You don't want to have to be ragging on it. But yeah, right now I'm gonna hold off, seeing that nothing much has been going on. But if you guys want to see me do more gameplay videos, I will gladly do that. And for those who knows what's going on, astrally, please keep on a down low with certain things that you say, because if you do, you'll upset a certain someone. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, keep it that way. I sound like a keeper while saying that, but it's true. If there's information you don't want to know, just don't look into it. It's simple as that. Anyway, this is Let's Play Thief Gold, and I just did Lord Bafford's mission, and if you guys want to see the second mission with its briefing, just let me know.